Okay, Gukas, what do you think about Roy Keane's comments this week about Haaland?
Being a League Two player, I mean, Roy Keane being funny, he obviously
He's
exaggerates.
being dead serious.
I mean, he exaggerates to make the point. He has a point because Haaland. I mean, if you compare him to last season, this season he's done better when it comes to passing, when it comes to being more involved in Man City build-up play. But it's still not up to the level that you expect a Man City player to have.
Do you think that's because of his injury?
That could have been the issue. He's been absent for a long time, and but the main issue is that last season, when he was actually worse in all those attributes, he's getting criticized for. He scored a lot.
Can I come up with an explanation why I think he's struggling? One of the reasons.
I mean, sure.
I think because Premier League teams have also learned how to play against him.
No, I don't think that's the issue.
I really think it's the issue. Like Arsenal, for example, had the blueprint of how to defend against him. If you're physical against him, he's actually not that great at hold up play. He's not that great at being able to turn someone. I think his runs are amazing, but if you don't give him the space, he really struggles. He doesn't have an amazing first touch. He has amazing finishing ability, but he needs to be in the right position. And the way City played this year with the way their midfielders are, I feel like he's not getting those same type of space.
He's not getting the service.
Yep.
So naturally he has to come closer to the ball.
And he's not that good at doing that.
And now it's getting exposed that he's actually not that good. Last season it was the same problem, but the issue is that he's been carrying by the team because they were providing him so much service and he would score. This season he doesn't score as much. His finishing has gone worse. Mm-hmm. He gets involved in the play, which he's not good at. And obviously, when he's such a big player, he's also being used too much as a scapegoat. Mm-hmm. Because if you look at his actual numbers this season...
But that's how every striker is going to be looked at. They always get looked at just for the goals.
That's why I think calling him as a League Two player is an exaggeration, but overall he has not been too bad in that regards.
He said that to get his point across.
Because
if he explained it a different way.
Does a lot. Yeah,
exactly.
So I don't think Haaland...
Did you hear what Guardiola said about Roy Keane?
That
he's a second, third division manager as his response.
Which was true, actually, as it turned out to be. I mean, Roy Keane, you do not expect a person like him to be a good coach. The personality he has. But yeah, I mean, I semi-agree with him. Haaland has not been doing so well, but I think it's not because Haaland is the issue. It's the Man City's performances have been the issue, and now it's just became more and more obvious.
Yeah, definitely.
Why that happens. If the last Gundogan, De Bruyne has been absent.
But this is the thing I have to say about Haaland. I know, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this brings up to mind, he needs players to make him great. He has the ability of a amazing ceiling of a striker that's the best in the world, best we've ever seen, because he's a physical animal. But if he has to be the one who creates, he's not good enough.
I mean, why do you expect him to create?
Well, if you're talking about the greatest strikers of all time, if that discussion is being had, Henry, for example.
But as a striker, though,
but let's just compare him to Henry. Do you want to have Henry or do you want to have Haaland?
As a striker,
yes.
If I'm a coach
on your team,
as a striker, Haaland. As a player, Thierry Henry, obviously.
Interesting. I would disagree. I would go with Henry all day.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Just because he's the better player.
If you're a coach,
yes,
prime time.
Yes.
Are you as a striker, pure striker? Are you choosing Ronaldo or Messi?
Which Ronaldo? Cristiano
Ronaldo, yeah.
As a pure striker,
yeah,
I'll go with Messi.
As a pure striker, as a pure number 9.
In his pure number 9, false 9 role that he had, he performed the best.
Not false 9. He's going to play as a pure 9.
I'm never going to pick Ronaldo over Messi in any freaking team. Let's just say it like that. He'll always get on my team. Messi.
Would you not say Cristiano Ronaldo is the best striker
Absolutely
in the history
not.
of the game?
Messi is the best striker of the game.
Messi is the best player in the game.
Which makes him the best striker, makes him the best midfielder.
There's
no argument. Not the best defender, but as a midfield and striker, there's no one that I would pick over Messi.
I disagree. I would choose Ronaldo as my striker.
As a Barca fan.
As a striker, just a pure striker. I need my striker to be physical, to be tall. So yeah, and that's the reason I would choose Haaland. Haaland's a great striker. Don't expect him to be good at receiving the ball, turning the body, starting the offense. He's not gonna do that. It's just people are so used to Man City players all having that great technical quality that they're expecting to all the players to have it. It's not that Haaland is bad technically.
He just has weaknesses.
It's just when you look at players next to him as Bernardo Silva, Foden, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, you name any players they have. They're so technical that when Haaland receives the ball,
It just looks
you
off.
notice the contrast.
Yeah.
Not that Haaland is bad, you just notice the contrast. So yeah, I mean, yes, to answer the question, Roy Keane was right. A bit exaggeration, but he was right. That's not the standard of Man City, but I don't think that he's the issue. I don't think there should be that much talk about it.
Yeah, just some news for the week. But it's an interesting conversation.
He still scored a lot, and they're still in the title race. They're still challenging for the Champions League trophy. So I see no issues there. It's all exaggeration.
Okay, cool.